last week we raked up all this area and got rid of all the pine needles and everything, and of course now this weekend it's full of pine needles. Not as bad as it was, but we still have pine needles. So we're going to start cleaning them up a little bit. There's these risers here that Frank wants to pull up. I think we're going to put a couple of them in front of the little shed. And then we're also going to get some bricks to put underneath the barbecuer. So let me show you the brick pile. Frank's already over there. So there's the brick pile right there. And he's going to try and find about 6 good bricks to put underneath the barbecuer. The barbecuer sits right there. And last night when we were barbecuing our dinner, it was late, and so you could really see the embers and everything, and the embers were falling down underneath the barbecue grill. So Frank was a little bit concerned that, you know, it could catch on fire. So while Frank is doing that job, I'm going to start the raking, because I can rake. Also going to be collecting pine cones because our daughter-in-law Alyssa makes wreaths, and so we told her we would start collecting all the pine cones that are falling down off the tree. All right, look at that. That is beautiful. That's going to work out great. And now we can just sweep it off when it gets full of leaves and stuff, and when sparks go down, it's at least on the tile, and we don't have to worry about maybe catching something on fire, especially in the middle of the night. Well, that looks a lot better than what I was thinking. Good thing you did that job. And you can even put like the charcoal next to it or something so it's not sitting in the dirt and getting wet. All right. Okay. Another project done.
Yep.
Well, today was a good day. We got some chores done that we wanted to get done. And now it's dinner time. So I'm going to start prepping the food inside while Frank is starting the fire outside. One of the cool things, I think I mentioned it in another video, but I'm not sure in case I didn't, is this board. Because we have the sink, but then you put the board over top of it, and now you got more counter space and you got a cutting board. Today's dinner is going to be pork steaks, and these are super thick pork steaks, and baked potatoes. The baked potatoes are probably going to take a little bit longer because they're kind of big and thick. All right, let's get a plate out and Let's get some aluminum foil. It's way back here. The aluminum foil is going to be for the potatoes. We're going to put the potatoes aside right now, and we're just going to work on the pork steaks. Pork steaks are really easy to prepare. Take them out of the bag. So what I do with the pork steaks is at home, I freeze them, and by the time dinner comes around now, so yesterday, when we put them in the cooler, they were frozen. And then I just put it in the bottom drawer of the refrigerator just in case it leaks or anything because of the juices and stuff. And by dinner time tonight, they're already thawed perfectly. And I'm going to slide this off to the side a little bit. Rinse my hands off. One side of our sink has soapy water and the other side has just the drain water. Nope. Slide that right back. And then all we have is our spice. This is a pork spice that we use. It's a honey pork spice. So it's not spicy at all, but it has a sweet taste and it has some pepper, and I think it has paprika, maybe some garlic pepper, a little salt. It's just really good for pork because it just gives it a little bit of a sweet taste to it. This is what I normally put on my ribs also. So if you saw our rib video, you would have seen me putting it on my pork ribs. And then, let me just get a spoon. That one's still wet because I did dishes. And I'm just going to sprinkle the seasoning over top of it. And with this one, I kind of put it on a little bit generous. I'm just going to flip them over. Sprinkle some more on this side. And these are extra thick cuts of pork steaks. So they're probably going to take a little bit longer than normal. A lot of times you see pork steaks, they're just real thin, but these are just nice and thick. That's all there is to it. The pork steaks are done. We'll just put these over here because they are ready to go. And the next thing we have are our potatoes. So we have these monster pork steaks and monster potatoes. I think we will have a good dinner tonight, that is for sure. Pull that aside so I can get in here, and I'm going to wash the potatoes. I can't wait until one of these days. These are our potatoes. Go! Then, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to take a little fork and stab the potatoes so they don't blow up when they're cooking. Go. Then we get some aluminum foil to wrap it in. Perfect. I'm going to take our potato, put it on the aluminum foil. Now, normally I put olive oil on the potatoes, and then I put a little bit of pepper on. I mean, not pepper. I put a little bit of salt on it. But I forgot the olive oil. In fact, I even bought a little container of it. So we're going to try, well, actually we did try this last weekend. We're going to put butter on the potato. It seemed to work last week, so we're going to try it again, see if it works. I'm going to smear the butter on the potato. It's a little hard. I'm going to put the butter upside down. Kind of smush it down in there. Then, hold on. We're going to get the salt. And because of the humidity, our salt does not come out quite as well as it did before. So we improvise. Take the back. There we go. With a knife. And then it's just going to kind of come out in little chunks. But it'll work. There we go. Fold the potato up like so. Tuck it under so it's all nice and sealed and ready to go. There's one. Let's do the other one. Tuck the ends in like so. And now our pork steaks are done. Our potatoes are done. Didn't take any time at all. I just kind of tuck it over here so that we're able to get to the sink. And we're good to go. All right, we're going to go outside and see how Frank's.
You tell him. You tell him. You tell him. Go get him. Now, see, I don't remember hearing them bark in the truck when we were firing a gun. I didn't hear them barking.
It was too close, I think. I think it scared him because it was so close. Whereas that's in the distance and it's not scaring her.
You tell him.
So you can hear in the background probably there are some gunshots, and you hear them all day long here. People just firing their handguns or their rifles or whatever. But Belle and Ladybug do not like it, so that's why Belle is barking right now. She's telling them she don't like it. That's always so cool. I just think watching the chimney and the smoke, and then it all just kind of billows up.
She's a pyro.
I am. I'll admit it. I love fire. Today was a wonderful day. We got a lot of stuff done today. We now have our pork steaks and baked potatoes. Just want to say thank you for joining us today, spending a little bit of your time with us.
And again, thank you very much for clicking on our channel. You mean a lot to us. God bless.
Have a blessed evening.